Go.
Hi Garden Talk bloggers, we are live from the Ashmell Gardens at Mark Weber's Landscaping, and today you heard me talk on the radio about growing winter vegetables where you have them in the winter as well as in the spring. Now I'm going to show you some really unique things that are being done with poly row covers as well as poly. If you look to your left or my right, this is spinach. This spinach was sowed sometime right around the middle part of October. It's germinated and now it's beginning to full develop leaves. And this spinach will literally give us a crop the complete winter and into the spring. Now how we do this is we plant the crop in raised beds with a modified soil, and then we use concrete reinforcing wire to create our hoops that this poly material will go over top. We'll tell you a little bit about that. Kind of a cool, interesting thing, we planted red beets very late this fall, and it looks like we're going to have a fresh red beet crop to pick sometime around Christmas, which is extraordinary into itself. This here is spinach that was planted on the 15th of October. And as you can see, it's starting to develop some very nice leaves that are ready to be harvested. And this again will give us vegetables all winter long into the spring. This here are parsnips. Typically parsnips this time of year are done and over with. These are ones that we planted and we've kept them covered in row covers. And because we've kept them covered in row covers, they have not froze or frosted off, which gives us the ability at this time of year to extend the harvest, and most importantly, if I can find it here, pull fresh parsnips out of the ground, and we'll be able to eat these all winter long, and they're wonderful in soups and places like that. This here is butter crunch lettuce. Most gardens that are outside by now, this would be toasted with cold weather. And this butter crunch lettuce is wonderful, not at all bitter, and will be bearing leaves for us all the way up into the first part of the new year until our temperatures get extraordinarily cold. My guess is we'll be able to hold this up to about the second part of January. Here's another crop of spinach that was just planted a couple weeks ago, just beginning to germinate. And we feel confident this will continue to germinate the whole rest of this fall into the winter season and give us a great crop. You see, folks, the secret to doing this is using these polyspun bound materials. These materials are lightweight and they provide insulating qualities that hold the ground temperature close to the ground and at the same time keep the soil warmer during seasons like this. We also will use, in combination with these polyspun bound materials, we'll use white poly, similar to what we use in the nursery, to protect our crops from desiccation. The whole key is this: cool season vegetables can tolerate very cold temperatures, but the problem is the dry desiccating winds that we have this time of year through all of winter will literally dehydrate our vegetable plants and not allow them the chance to grow or to become what we want them to do. But by using these type of materials that protect the plants from the dry, desiccating winds of winter, we can extend the harvest to the point that we literally now can pick vegetables the year round. Come on, Marcus. These broccoli plants that you see here will be harvested all winter long and will provide fresh spears the whole season. The one thing that's unique about broccoli is broccoli last year for us has now become a year-round crop where we're literally picking it the year-round. And I would suggest all of you consider planting vegetables in the months of September, October, and November, and investing in things like these hoops to protect them, to provide you color as well as beautiful vegetables the season long. This is an exciting crop here of arugula. The funny thing is about arugula does not begin to taste good until it's had some cold temperatures on it. And the thing is, this arugula again was planted about the 10th to 11th of November, and now we are two weeks since the planting date. And look at this beautiful crop that we have that we'll be able to pick all the way through the spring season. Right here, we have arugula that was planted, same plant that you just saw right there, arugula that was planted on the 15th of September. This is mature, this is ready for harvest, and this will hold all winter long in this state, giving us fresh greens to harvest well into the spring of 2012. But I know a lot of you don't like Brussels sprouts, but let me show you Brussels sprouts. As you can see, these are ones that are under winter cover, and as you can see, these beautiful harvested buds on them. We will be picking Brussels sprouts till literally February because of these overwintering units. Thanks for joining me today. Don't forget to join Garden Talk each and every Saturday morning between 6 a.m. and 9 a.m. on News Talk Radio WHIO. Until next time, have a great gardening day and make all your gardening happy gardening.